Okay, so now what we're going to do is go through the posting process. We're going to talk about that. So again, I've got my gradebook, and this is a rolling gradebook. So I'm going to go through the process for a rolling gradebook now. And there are a few checks that you want to make sure you do. First, you want to make sure that the term weighting is set up properly. So you want to make sure your final mark is set up so that your fourth quarter weight is 90%, and then maybe your final is 10. Or if you do put your final project marks in its fourth quarter grade, you could set this to be 100% and nothing in this. The truth is, it doesn't matter. If SIS does not have anything in the final exam category, it will just use fourth quarter to calculate 100% of the weight. So you don't necessarily have to touch the term weighting per se. You just have to make sure that your fourth quarter is somewhere between the 90 to 100% of the final mark, right? So you do want to make sure that none of the other quarters count towards the grade, and that this is either 90 or 10 or 80 or 20 if you have that high of a final exam, or 100 and 0 if you're using fourth quarter for your final exams. So now we got the term weighting checked. That's great. We're now going to go and check assignments. So in assignments, I'm going to go to Gradebooks and Assignments. And what you're really looking for is to click to show all periods and click this grading periods tab. Right, so what you're looking for, like your final project is a fourth quarter final exam. We just did that before. That's great. That's fine. That's where it belongs. But that your other activities are counted, like these are first quarter assignments, and they count for first, second, third, and fourth quarter. And now I've got my second quarter assignments, and they're carried through third quarter assignments, and then finally fourth quarter assignments. The bottom line is that you want to make sure in a rolling gradebook that all of your assignments count in fourth quarter. So once you've checked that and you know that your assignments are good, you're going to go back to your gradebook and make sure that the grades themselves are fine, that anything that has been turned in, like there's some of these not handed in scores, that these are corrected if students turned in work. So all the scores are accurate and complete. So you do want to look for holes or things that aren't filled in. You want to double check, especially from second quarter on, that no score is below a 50%. So that's also another look for there. So again, once you feel as though these grades are fine, you're good to go. You're going to go to report card, and you're going to go to report card and students, or just click report card. And now you'll see that you have fourth quarter. You've got fourth quarter final exam and final mark. So in a rolling grade book, these should be pretty similar. Kind of going through the motions here. So if you need to edit anything, if you want to edit, let's say, comments or anything in fourth quarter, you can do that. You can click on the little box. You can add the comments here and go to save changes if you make any changes. Again, see my SIS page for what all these comments mean if you want to add any. I know it's fourth quarter. Most of the times we don't. But again, it's up to you. When you're good, you're going to save changes and then go back to report card. One thing you'll notice about this particular class is that there are seniors and underclassmen in the same class. So when it comes time to post seniors, especially if you have classes that are mixed, while you want to uncheck, you really only want to post seniors the first time around. So here's a senior, and I'm going to check that box. Awesome. So I'm going to check that, and I'm going to go to post. Now it's going to give me an ugly error because there's nothing to post. That's whatever. Okay. And you'll see that it'll tell you, yes. In yours, it'll say it was last posted here. When it comes time to post underclassmen, if you have seniors in there, you do want to uncheck those seniors and not post them a second time. That can create discrepancies and other sorts of things. So once your senior grades are done and those are posted, since those are posted before underclassmen, you want to make sure that none of your seniors get reposted. So you want to uncheck them out of the screen, and you're going to go to post. And again, I get this ugly error because this is a training account, but you will get last results posted and the time and the date. So once you have that, you can also, you're pretty much good to go. There's not much else to worry about as far as a rolling gradebook and finalizing things.